How's it going, everyone? So, saving seed is a great way to save some money in the garden, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys along as I'm going to be saving some lettuce seeds just behind me here. So I'll be bringing you guys along and showing you my method for that. And if this is your first time here, then I hope you're doing well, and welcome to my small backyard gardening YouTube channel. And here I make videos all about trying to help you guys grow as much of your own organic produce, as well as videos on saving money in the garden, just like this one, so please consider subscribing. So before I get too sidetracked, I guess we'll just jump straight into saving seeds. So I'll just change up the camera and we'll get straight into it. Okay, so here we are at the lettuce, and this was a frilled coral lettuce. I think it was like a green coral lettuce, I think. And it does really well. It just pops up everywhere around here as volunteers. And I do really want to save the seed from this, as it does really well. So the seed heads, which you can see here, hopefully that will focus, or if you can make that out enough. This variety, the seeds are black and it has these little almost like feather like umbrellas at the top. That is to help the seed, or the plant, disperse its seed so it carries on the wind. But all you have to do is just pick these off and then just quite simply pull out the seed and then put it in your container. It's also a good idea when you're actually picking your ripe seed just to roll it in your fingers a bit as you're dropping it into the container. This way the seed does separate from that little feathery bit, so when you get on to the second step, which is winnowing, it'll be much easier to blow off all the light stuff that isn't the seed. So I'll keep on doing this, just pulling out that ripe seed, and you know it's ripe when it's black. If the seed isn't black, then it isn't ripe, and you won't get very good growth from it. So I'll just harvest some more, and then I'll just get on to the next step. I forgot to mention as well that not all lettuce seeds will be black when they are fully matured. A lot of them, especially things like cos lettuce and other popular varieties, they'll actually be like a white or cream sort of color when matured, but you can easily tell when they are ripe and ready to pick, because you'll just be able to pinch that little feathery bit, and without any effort at all, the seeds will just easily come out. And so that's how you know that they're ripe. Okay, so this is all the seed that I've collected. Probably most of it is like those little feathery bits or other just dry papery chaff. But now is on to the next step. I did also actually collect a bit of a red coral, I think, lettuce seeds, and also some cos lettuce seeds. So I have a mixed salad sort of batch. So the next step is to winnow off the chaff or the light stuff, that sort of papery, feathery stuff. So all you do is just get two containers. So hold this lower one and just a bit of distance between them, slowly pour it in. And you can see that the lighter stuff blows off with the wind. You can also get a little fan and do this, or even just blow on it very lightly. And that has already reduced it down a fair bit, so I'm going to keep on doing this, and then I'll just share with you guys the best way to store your saved seed. Okay, so I finished off winnowing. I only had to do it about 10 more times until I was left with this. Hopefully you can make that out clear enough, but it is nice, ripe, clean seed. And so next is the best storing ways, and for me personally, I like to use just a paper envelope. I do prefer the real small sort of orangey brown color ones, which are specifically for seeds. They are really good, but this is all I had on hand. So I'm just going to quite simply pour that in, and then that is ready to plant whenever I want. You can also store them in little snap-lock bags, but that's where it's really important to make sure that they are ripe, so any moisture in there doesn't sort of evaporate and cause it to rot. And also you just got to make sure that they do stay dry if you do store them in little plastic bags, or like little snap-lock bags or ziplock bags, however you call them. But otherwise I do really like paper because it just helps the seed to breathe, and also if there is any moisture, the paper will absorb it and the seeds won't. So it won't go off, or they won't actually germinate inside whatever you're storing it in. So there you go, guys. That is how easy it is to save your very own lettuce seed. Not only saving you money, but even just being able to give some to your family and friends, or even possibly selling a little bit just to make a few extra dollars. But I'll pretty much leave the video as it is right there, but first I do have to quickly give out a massive shout out and thank you to my Patreon, so thank you guys so much. If you want to check out Patreon, basically all it is a crowdfunding site where if you want you can financially help me by donating a few dollars a month, and in return you get some pretty good rewards. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the YouTube card as well as in the description below, which you can check out. And also at the end there will be a tile popping up here somewhere. But otherwise, if you did like that video, then please give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any comments, suggestions or questions about seed saving or anything to do with the gardening, or you just want to say good day, pop it down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you did like that video, then make sure you subscribe to stay updated, so whenever I post a new video, that way you'll be notified and you can come along and see what I am talking about. So I hope you're all having a crack of a week and your gardens are booming and you are happy and healthy, and I will catch you all next video. Cheers all, have a good one.